Hey, shit sippers, it's time for the Week 4 preview show.
Hey everybody, it's time for the Week 4 preview show. I'm just getting ready to watch a little Thursday night football between the 49ers and Rams, so that should be a good time. I'm going to talk about and recap the Week 3 matchups, take a look at the standings and power rankings after Week 3, and then we'll do another stat of the week, and then we'll wrap up the show talking about the upcoming Week 4 matchups. So I hope you're all ready for a good time.
Here's a look at our first Week 3 matchup. This one had Mom's team Show Me Your TDs against Brady's team My Other Team Is Worse. Mom won this matchup 113 to 108.9. Mom was led in scoring by Eric Decker with 27.3, and Brady was led in scoring by Wes Welker with 21.4. Mom moves to 2-1 on the season, and Brady falls to 0-3. A little bit of trouble defending his Shiva Bowl championships. We'll have to see if he can pick that up this week. Our third matchup was between Josh's team, Team Vajayjays, and Jonna's team, Brothel Nutcracker. Josh won this matchup pretty handily, 142.4 to 82.6. Josh was led in scoring by Jimmy Graham with 34.4 points, and Jonna was led in scoring by Aaron Rodgers with 14.2. It's never a good sign when your leading scorer doesn't even score 15 points, so we'll have to see if Jonna can bounce back from that. She's 1-2 right now, and Josh moves to 3-0 on the season. Our third matchup was my team, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, against Tony's team, Homosexual Tendencies. I won this matchup 144.7 to 114.7. I was led in scoring by Jordan Cameron, who is having a pretty surprising season so far with 30.6 points. And Tony was led in scoring by Calvin Johnson with 24.5. I remain undefeated on the year, 3-0, and Tony moves down to 1-2 on the season. Our final matchup was between Ring's team, Nutcracker's Bitch, and Katie's team, You're in Trouble. Katie won this matchup by a pretty wide margin, 168.5 to 111.3. Ring was led in scoring by Drew Brees with 32.8, and Katie was led in scoring by Antonio Brown with 40.6. So Katie's team has a little momentum right now and looks like they could be pretty dangerous. So that's a team to watch out for, while Ring is definitely not. He's 0-3. Here's a look at the standings in the East Division after Week 3. My team, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, remain undefeated at 3-0 and are in first place in the East. In second place in the East Division is Mom's team, Show Me Your TDs, with a 2-1 record. Tony's team falls to 1-2 and is in third place in the East Division. And rounding out the division is Brady's team, My Other Team Is Worse, at 0-3. In the West Division, Josh's team remains undefeated at 3-0 and is in first place. In second place in the West Division is Katie's team, You're in Trouble, with a 2-1 record. In third place with a 1-2 record in the West Division is Jonna's team, Brothel Nutcracker. And rounding out the West Division and the entire league is Dustin's team, Nutcracker's Bitch. Here's a look at the power rankings after Week 3. Josh's team remains in first place for the third straight week. He scored 524 points, which is by far the most in the league. My team is in second place, also with a 3-0 record, and I've scored 437.8 points. Katie's team jumps 3 spots this week and is in third place with a 2-1 record. Fourth place, moving up 1 spot, is Tony's team, Homosexual Tendencies. Moving up 3 spots from last place is Mom's team with a 2-1 record, now in 5th place in the power rankings. Moving down 3 spots is Brady's team, My Other Team Is Worse. He's now in 6th in the power rankings with an 0-3 record. Also moving down 3 spots is Jonna's team, Brothel Nutcracker, with a 1-2 record. And in last place in the power rankings is Dustin's team, Nutcracker's Bitch. Okay, now it's time for the Week 3 stat of the week. This one's kind of a few stats, and they're all at Jonna's expense, so sorry about that, Jonna. As I had mentioned, Jonna scored 82.6 points this week, while in a different matchup, Katie scored 168.5, which would have been good enough to more than double Jonna's point total this week. That's a pretty impressive stat, but there's still a couple more. Jonna's starters plus her bench, so basically Jonna's entire roster, would have scored 134.2 points if they had all counted this week, which still would have been beaten by three teams starting lineups this week. My team, Josh's team, and Katie's team. So that's stat number 2 of the week. And the final stat, which I think is the most impressive, is that Jamal Charles scored 30.2 points for Katie this week. And had Katie just had Jamal Charles on the bench and just had 8 starters, she still would have scored 138.3. So her 8 starters, minus her top running back, basically, would have scored more than Jonah's entire roster this week. So that's fantasy football for you. You never know what's going to happen week to week. So that's why I really like doing the stat of the week, and we'll have to see what we can get in week 4. Here's a look at the week 4 matchups. The first matchup is between Tony's team, Homosexual Tendencies, against Ring's team, Nutcracker's Bitch. Tony enters week 4 with a 1-2 record, and I'm not entirely sure I've mentioned this yet, but Ring is 0-3 on the season. Our second matchup is between Mom's team, Show Me Your TDs, and Jonna's team, Brothel Nutcracker. These two kind of swap positions in the power rankings this week, so it'll be interesting to see who can take home the win this weekend. Mom's team is 2-1 entering this matchup, and Jonna's team is 1-2. Third matchup this week is between Katie's team, You're in Trouble, and my team, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This should be a pretty good matchup. I think we're pretty evenly projected so far. Katie is 2-1 on the season and had a couple good weeks the last 2 weeks, so it should be interesting to see if she can give me my first loss on the year. And our last matchup is between Brady's team, My Other Team Is Worse, and Josh's team, Team Vajayjays. This seems like a lopsided matchup, but we'll have to see how it plays out. Brady's team is 0-3 on the season, and Josh's team is 3-0 and is by far the highest scorer. So we'll have to see what happens.
I think that'll about do it for the Week 4 preview show. Yeah, good luck to everybody in your Week 4 matchups. Just so everybody knows, my life is pretty much in shambles right now. If you couldn't tell before, I got super sunburnt at the Hawkeye game this weekend. And so this half of my face is super sunburnt and looks like shit. But this half didn't get sunburnt. And so I kind of feel like that dude from The Dark Knight who only had like half of his face. So that's really cool. And no one has made fun of me for it yet. So that's nice. And also, I went to Target the other day. I got this juice that was like peach mango. Where's that? Oh, there it is. Peach mango juice. I was looking forward to it because I was like, oh yeah, peach mango, that looks good. And then I get home and I taste it and it tastes like shit. And then I read the label more closely and it says it's a flavored blend of clarified grape, apple, peach, mango, sweet potato, and carrot juice. What the hell is that? It was just disgusting. I had to dump it out and it was awful. So don't buy that. So yeah, that's what's going on in my life right now. Hope everyone's life is just a little bit better than mine. But yeah, anyways, good luck to everyone in week 4, and I will be back for the week 5 preview show.